Hey, you beautiful people. This is Miss Gloria with Our Lifestyle. You know, America is absolutely amazing and awesome. A lot of times we look at the news and we see all kinds of things and atrocities and insane stuff. However, guess what? I was a truck driver for many years. I got my truck driver license in 2006, and I still have my truck driver license, a CDL. So America is amazing and beautiful. And so guess what? So in 2017, we decided to relocate to Texas. And believe it or not, Texas is beautiful. And we went to a small town, and it's 1 hour from Dallas, Texas. And it was my husband and myself and our little girl. At the time, I think she was about 4 years old. So yeah, we went to Texas and we moved into this little small town, and you would absolutely not believe. Jimmy got us this beautiful 3-bedroom home. It was about 4,000, at least 4,000 feet at least. I had this beautiful kitchen, dining room, the 3 bedrooms. I'm like, oh my God, this is too big for us. But hey, why not, right? You move to these small towns, the real estate is totally different from the rest of America, and I can close my eyes right now, and I really miss my house. That was the most beautiful house I had ever lived in. You walk in the front door, it was like, first of all, you walk in, there was a courtyard, and then there was this big old front door, and we walked in, and the living room was so big. I was like, how are we gonna furnish this house? But he was an over-the-road truck driver. I decided to get off the road for a little while, and little by little, we bought furniture and we furnished the house. And little Summer, her 4 years old little stuff, she had her own room, and she would just run through the house. The halls were made out of glass. I mean, you had the wall, but the windows, there were windows and floor-to-ceiling windows that aligned an entire hallway. So she would run through it, and you could see that. Anytime it would rain, you could hear the rain. It was so beautiful. It felt so very safe because we lived right next door to the mayor of the town. Don't ask, I don't know how that happened. But it was beautiful. And then what else did we have? We had a little basketball court outside of the house, which probably the last owners had left there. So Summer and I started playing basketball. And I found another skill that I had that I didn't even know I had. I'm in my 50s and I'm playing basketball, and every time I shoot the hoop, the ball goes in. And I'm like, gosh, every time I put my hand to something, I'm successful at it. Maybe should I have been playing basketball? You know what I'm saying? Truck driver, you know, corporate America executive, and all kinds of stuff. I've just had, like, everything I've tried to put my hands to, I've been very, very successful. I'm very, very blessed. So anyway, forget about me. So that house was amazing. I remember our furniture. I remember the cartoons that Summer used to look at when she was looking at, you know, cartoons in that house. I'm cooking in the kitchen. It was so big. I wasn't even lonely. It was just she and I, and Jimmy was out over the road driving. He would go to North Carolina, Florida, come back. Those were the good old days before, you know, it ended when he caught an aneurysm and he passed away. But I tend to like to think of all the great memories, and this is what I'm sharing right now, our year in Texas. And we lived in a college town. I can't quite remember the name of the town right now, and that really doesn't matter but the point is, it was a college town. It was just all filled with students. And we didn't have to deal with the things that people think is going on in America right now, which it wasn't there. We were just a Texan. And they knew we were from North Carolina, they knew we were from New York, and they just treated us just like we were a Texan. Like, Texas is like one for all for one. So people say this, that, and the other thing about Texas, and I can't say anything negative about Texas because that was not my experience. And when I talk, I only talk about my experience. I do not talk about what other people say and what other people think and how they feel. I couldn't care less. I respect it, and I respect it as their opinions and their feelings and their life experiences, but I expect people to respect my experiences, my life experience, and what I experienced. And I was treated, my whole family was treated very well. We did go to church in Dallas, Texas, because that's where our church was. It's a big, beautiful church, white church. And we went there, and the congregation was very open and friendly, and we had great times there. So I was there for the whole year of 2017 until 2018 when everything ended. But at that time, this is my video on that big, beautiful house that we had with that big, beautiful front yard where I was able to put all my flowers. And in my heart, that'll always be my house of house. I don't know, whatever house I ever get, I think I'll always love that house the best. So I went on Google one time and I looked at the house, and I was sitting there and I said to myself, I wonder who lives there. And I think I kind of like don't want to know, because that's always going to be our house in Texas. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you give me a comment or a like. And I hope you share your, your views on a house that you lived in, that you just fell in love with, and you're either still living there or you don't live there anymore. But you can have house love. You can have a nice house love story. Anyway, this is Miss Gloria, our lifestyle, and I hope you comment, and I hope you subscribe. I have many stories about these, these types of things, and I hope you're okay. Thank you. Bye bye, guys. Bye.